Alrighty guys, how you doing today? That's all the heifers. Heifer calves. Replacements. And we're still haven't decided who we're keeping yet. And getting these girls in was too easy. They're the ones from behind the shop. Literally 3 pails of grain in the box of the side-by-side. Open that gate down there. And they chased me right in. So why are they in? Because there's 2 cows in here I gotta pull out. One of them I believe is right there. It's CP's heifer. DBM5. And then there's a black, I can't remember, a black cow. I can't remember her orange ear tag number, but we're gonna get their feet trimmed up a little bit here on I think the guy said, or the lady said Sunday. This is her here. Her left front foot, she's got a growth on it and it was giving her grief last winter. 37. So, oh, I got a phone call. Bring you back in a bit. Alrighty, we're back. So we got to get her pulled out, and we got to get CP's heifer pulled out. We'll put them in corral 1, and then everybody else will go out. Anywho, right now I just dumped the 3 pails of grain in these mangers, so they're cleaning up on that. So yeah, fun. I'll bring you back here in a little bit. That was too easy. They literally just about sorted themselves. So I gotta get this big fat thing back to the other side. She's a biggin', aren't you? Here's the biggin'. Go on. Skadoodles. The one looking at me, I gotta get her out of here. Couple of red ones. And then one other black. Get this psychotic thing gone. And just take them slow, right? Those 2 reds have to come out. And this black one right here. Back in a bit. Alrighty, well those girls are all sorted off. CP has gone hunting. And I'm gonna clean up some scrap here for a bit. And then I'm gonna get to work at cutting a little bit of wood. So I'll bring you guys back here once we get into the wood situation. We'll talk to you all then. Alrighty guys, well, we got some stuff cut. So stuff like this right here, I'm gonna cut that sumbitch up into like 6-foot lengths and make fence pickets out of it. That one, this one, might get a few, 1 or 2 out of this one, and then it gets bigger at the other end and it kind of has a hook in it. This one's really good. This one I'll make a fence picket. There's a few logs in here that lower down. There's a few more. I can easily make fence pickets out of them. You know, you get 3, you cut 10, all of a sudden you got 30 friggin' fence pickets, right? some more down here. They would be 3-inch, 2.5 to 3, like that there. But they would work. This guy right here, they would definitely work. Down there, oh hell yeah. I'll bet you I get 50, 60, easily 50, 60 fence pickets out of this pile if we pull all those smaller rails out. And this is all tamarack. This one, I might get 2, and probably 1. And then it's got a big nasty hook in her at the end there, right? But some of them have a big old hole in them in the center. So, as you can see right there, right? Somebody's coming down the road. It sounds like. Anywho. Some of it feels a little bit dampish. I'm gonna have to invest in a moisture reader for wood. No idea. But just by the feel of the wood, when you cut into it, it feels a little damp on the inside. So I could be wrong, but to me, bare hand, it feels a little damp. Anyway, we'll take this to the shack and get her split up. See you in a bit. Kind of like that. Let's see what this sucker's like on the inside. If it's all full of bugs. You know what? Screw it. It could go to the wood heated livestock tank. Okay, talk to y'all later. I'm 30, Morning, everybody. How y'all doing on this Sunday morning? Yeah, it's still black ground here. We don't got no snow, but apparently it's supposed to come as early as tomorrow, Monday. Today is the, I want to say, right around the 24th of November. Doing some good morning breakfast feeding here. And there's supposed to be a cow hoof trimmer coming. She basically, this lady, she basically just puts them in a squeeze chute and ties their feet up. Gives them a quick trim. It's hard to see where the edge of my bunk is. Sun's in the eyeballs. Oh, somebody's gonna wear a bunch on their head. Lots on the ground there now for them to trample in. And they'll go straight to the bunk and not eat it off the ground, the buggers. But if I was to dump it on the ground, then they would eat it off the ground. Go figure, right? Look out, girls. Horn action. That's full. The loss of this little bucket, what's left of this bucket load, it ain't much. It can go on the ground. There, they is fed for the day. So, I've had a couple of comments. Where's Sasha? Where's the black dog? And so on and so forth, stuff like that, because I'm sure lots of you have noticed she has not been in the videos for like a month or just over a month and a half almost. I hate to say it, but Sasha got smoked on the road. She went out on the road the one day. She was really good. She wasn't going on the road by herself. And then this one day she did, and she got smoked. And so that kind of sucks. And she was a little difficult at times. But anywho, very hyper. She would get going, and no matter how much you hollered and screamed your face off, she wouldn't stop. Get this gate shut here. So I want you all to meet Ruby. Ruby's a little nervous. She's a little scared being in the tractor. It's her first day ever being in a tractor. She's pretty uncertain of it. Ruby is a purebred golden retriever. She's a full-blood, not registered. She is the reason I got a speeding ticket going to Moose Jaw. And so, but she's been really good as far as she's been in the house with Peanut and CP, and she'll have the odd accident, but every dog has their quirks, and you have to pay attention to them and find out how she's trying to tell you that she needs to go to the bathroom and stuff. So, but she's been, once we learned her quirks, she's actually been pretty goddamn good. So, as time goes on, I'm sure she'll get better. But Ruby is a little on the timid side. So, she's a little, you scold her and then she's like, she'll sulk and run away from you and stuff like that if you scold her too aggressively. So you have to be somewhat gentle with her. So she's been with us for basically a month now, and yeah, but that's about all I can say about it, really. So, but today's her first day in the tractor, and we'll see how things go. I don't want her to be a tractor dog. I want her to be a farmyard dog, but as a pup, I can't risk her running around the yard if I'm running around the yard with the tractor and nobody else is outside right now. So that's why she's in the cab with me. First day in the cab, and we'll see how things progress as time goes on. Anyway, we got to feed the cows out in the pasture, and I still got to feed grain to the calves, and then we got to get 4 cows moved from corral 1 into the working corrals. I see the corral 1 cows, they need a bale, and so do the bulls. So fun. There's lots going on. Let's get her done.